Okay, so it is Wednesday, and the three habits I chose to change were my electricity usage, my water usage, and the food I ate. So I went vegetarian for yesterday and today. Yesterday, I used sunlight instead of electricity, like a lamp, to when I did my makeup in the morning. I just used the natural light instead. I microwaved coffee, but I really need coffee in the morning. I instead of going down to the cafe for like eggs and bacon, I just had some yogurt and some coffee for breakfast. So I didn't eat any meat. I have Christmas lights in my room that are usually on all the time, but I unplugged them and I left them unplugged because they're kind of unnecessary. They're just cute. And I also unplugged my computer charger when it wasn't like charging my laptop. I rode a bike to and from yoga yesterday, but I don't usually have a car. So that was pretty easy. I used community computers instead of my own laptop because they're already plugged in and they're already on, so it wasn't a waste of energy. And I ate trail mix in between breakfast and lunch for a snack instead of like, I don't know, some salami and cheese, which is what I might have eaten. For lunch, I had chow mein, and instead of having chicken with it, I had tofu and veggies. And I ate that at the Sutter Marketplace in over by the BMU. So it was on campus, which means that the plates were recycled, and that when I threw them away, I threw them in the recycling bin. And this is a sustainable campus, so it was going to a good place. And okay, so then after I was finished with the day running around, when I came home and I like washed my face and brushed my teeth, I didn't leave the water running, which I don't usually do anyway, but it's just good not to leave the water running. And when I came back and it was already dark, so I couldn't just go off natural light, I used my smaller desk lamp instead of the big overhead light. And I didn't watch as much Netflix as I usually do. I tried to cut that off instead of just like letting it run on and on and on. So then today I used the sun for my makeup again, and but last night before I went to bed I still went on my phone because it just is what I do before I go to bed, but I didn't just let my Netflix like go and go and go while I was doing that. So then this morning I used the sun for my makeup again. I had juice instead of coffee, but I didn't throw the container out because it wasn't empty, so I didn't produce any waste from that. And then I also washed my dishes last night, which I didn't leave the water running unnecessarily. And then I took a shower today, but I got in when the water was still cold instead of letting it run and heat up, and which wasn't very fun. And I tried not to like waste time in the shower, but just by like kind of sitting under the hot water, which feels really nice, but waste water. And then I brushed my teeth without letting the water run again, and I didn't use a blow dryer because I don't usually use a blow dryer anyway, and then I put it up. And then I had some more trail mix, and I had some pumpkin bread, so I haven't eaten any meat in 2 days. And then I also use the community computers to save electricity, and I also like focus a lot better in a more secluded, darker, like not in my room where there's a lot of distractions, so it wasn't too bad. And then for dinner, I had a salad and cheese pizza from the Sutter Cafe. So I haven't eaten any meat, and I've tried to cut down on my water usage, which I'm pretty good on water anyway, except for taking showers. Like sometimes I'll just kind of sit and let the water run. And then as for electricity, I just unplugged a few things that were like unnecessary or that I wasn't using at that moment, and I used smaller lights, and I tried not to leave things on super late. So it wasn't too hard, but I feel like because it was only 2 days, it's probably going to be harder when it's like 4 days in a row, but I'll make it. So